Hey guys, this is Gatsby with Tape, and today you join me for another episode of Fighter Jet Showdown. And I start with sort of a couple of announcements, or just, so I mentioned a while ago World War II Fighter Jet Showdown was something I was going to do, or Fighter Plane Showdown, because it probably won't be jets. A lot of people have been asking about it, and I have a problem where I tend to just sort of announce a bunch of stuff, and then people are like, oh, you're going to do that? And I'm like, So what I'm going to do with that is, after this Fighter Jet Showdown series ends, after the finale, I'm going to do another one-off episode on World War II planes. So if you have World War II planes, I'll tell you when I'm going to do it, and then you can send them in, and it'll just make it easier on me, and more likely you'll get them in, and maybe if you've already sent them, you might have to send them again. I don't know. It's getting very hard to keep track of all this. As I say, I get a ridiculous amount of emails. So that's what I'm going to do with that. And also, I have a Discord now. I might make a proper video about it, but there's like a bunch of people over there already. But if you go and do that, there's even a section about like Fighter Jet Showdown where I guess you can submit craft, but it's probably still better to email me about it. But people can share craft amongst each other. So yeah, the Discord link is in the description. And there's a bunch of chat about a bunch of things. This is actually kind of run by someone else, but I am on there occasionally answering your questions. So that might be also a good place to get your questions answered. So yeah, those are the two announcements. World War II Fighter Jet Showdown coming up after this Fighter Jet Showdown series, and Discord. So yes, anyway, after that long introduction, let's get right into it. We're starting with a couple of really cool looking craft. This is the Gisleak, something like that, Gisleak Mark III, and it's roughly based on off of an F-16. Well, one part Eurofighter, one part F-16, I guess. And I guess I can kind of see that. It's quite nice, actually. This comes to me from Max, and it's quite hard to do an F-16 in KSP. I've attempted it many times and failed. I've seen quite a few quite good attempts, and I think I have had some in Fighter Jet Showdown, but I think this is the best. It doesn't look exactly like an F-16, but I think it looks really nice, and I do very much like this. And the other craft that will be going up against this will be the F-41 Mountain Dragon. This comes to me from Michael, and it actually looks a lot like stuff we've had before. I'm wondering if this is the same guy, with the kind of lower down, forward swept wings and things. But yeah, this is really cool, and it's fairly unconventional, and as we've seen in the past, that can be a winning move. So anyway, let's get these into the air and get them fighting. Alright, cool. Shit is going. Shit is good. Yeah. As I said, I've had a ridiculous... well, I say this every episode. Just so people kind of... I really want to get into your heads how many craft I get. Because often people are like, oh, why isn't mine in it? And it's like, I am so sorry, but I get just millions of craft. And I also have quite a big backlog, so I try to go through lots of stuff. But anyway, let's just focus on the beautiful flying. These do look quite nice as they kind of fly expertly, and these guys also looking pretty good. They both look fairly stable. Where's the other guy? Oh, he's right there. Okay, anyway, the competition is starting now. They both turn who will get missiles away first. These guys do have AMRAAMs. Do these guys have AMRAAMs? They do. These guys only have 2. I think these guys have more. I usually arm my craft with 2 AMRAAMs and 4 Sidewinders. Anyway, it looks like these guys are breaking low to try and avoid all of this. And it doesn't look like any missiles are hitting, which is good. People often ask me why I don't just exclude missiles, because I think it's a very important skill to be able to dodge missiles. Are these guys even popping countermeasures? Fucking hell. That hit. That exploded so close to it that it took off an engine, but didn't actually hit. That's impressive. Okay, that guy dodges again, but it looks like he's flipping out, and that guy has just been shredded. I can't switch to it quick enough because it's dead. But that guy's been shredded by the F-16, just eviscerated by guns. This guy just clipped by a missile, will hit the ocean. I should have been focusing on the other one, I'm sorry, but there we go. A nice explosion before it even hits the ground. The F-16's really dominant. The other craft clearly just not good enough at dodging missiles. That was really cool. I've never seen something explode that close to a craft before. And the other one just clearly shredded by guns. So, yes. It looks like the Gislakes, however you say that, will be going on into the semi-final. But let's move on to the next round. So the next jets that will be going up will be a pair of Spearjet Mark IIs. These come to me from Jimmy, and were actually sent to me in the Discord as Jimmy runs, well, basically set up and kind of runs, I guess, the Discord. So yeah, it was very easy for him to get these to me. So you should go and do it, but don't send me all your craft in the Discord, because it's just, that's not a good way of doing it. But anyway, yeah, and these are pretty cool. They're 3 engines. They have big, they're almost like flying wings, given their coveredness in wings, but obviously not quite flying wings. And they look pretty cool. I really like them. I know they fly well, and yeah. And what will they be going up against? Well, they will be going up against a pair of XFF214 hyenas, which come to me from Kobe, and these are crazy. I just love these. These wing designs are ridiculous. It's kind of almost like a lightning bolt. It's totally asymmetrical. You can see how the control surfaces have to be at the back to keep this flying. It almost looks like it has a propeller when it has the brakes deployed. I just think this looks fantastic, and I don't know if it's going to be a good fighter, but we will find out. So yes, let's get these into the air. There they go. These are single-engine fighters. These are tri-engine fighters. So these might be better energy fighters. And also, can these even fly? It appears they can. I love this. I love just getting ridiculous craft sometimes. But they still look good. It's not just like a bunch of like mess. Like it looks... It's an interesting design. And when they deploy that, it's... I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know. But I think the sort of conventionalness of these might help them win. Who knows? These also actually have ejector seats, interestingly, which I was told when I was looking for the mods, like, what the hell? Anyway, so yes, the fight is starting. These guys only have 3 missiles, but I like how they're done, though. They're very close in. I like everything about this jet. They're just ridiculous, and I love it. Didn't blow themselves up as well. Looks like everyone's got missiles away. Everyone will be diving low, no doubt. These guys avoiding popping chaff and flares. You can't really see the chaff popping because I had to change the texture. And it didn't help. It still has a slight stopping annoyingness. So yeah. Okay, missiles. Okay, that guy got taken out by a missile. So it's now one hyena versus 2 spear jets. Looks like these guys aren't the best at dodging the missiles. Yes, people are still popping countermeasures, so shit's fucked. This guy's just running away at this point. He's like, nope, why is my wing like this? This is ridiculous. It's coming in. Is he going to avoid it? Will he be able to? Yeah, I don't know. No, it kills him. Okay, so yeah, the spear jets ruling with impunity there. The hyenas looking amazing and cool, but just not enough to dodge missiles effectively. And yeah, alright, let's move on to the next craft. So, the next craft that will be going up will be a pair of KF-9 Eclipses. These come to me from Quantum Destroyer. And they are indeed flying wings. Dual engine flying wings, of course, seem to just carry... Oh no, they do carry Sidewinders. And yeah, these will be very maneuverable, I know they are, and yeah, they should be pretty cool. And these will be going up against a pair of Thassa-class heavy fighters, and these come to me from Spierka. And these are pretty mean looking. They've got these kind of prongs at the front. They look a lot like space fighters, like this would be a rail gun. And that's actually where the guns are mounted, and I really do like how this looks. These, of course, tri-engine fighters. Very interesting. And yeah, let's get them into the air. Make sure I quick saved. There we go. And let's go. Everyone's taken off? All good. Yeah, I like these, I don't know, it's a design I think I've probably seen before in some kind of sci-fi spaceship, but I really do like how this looks. It's just really cool. And these, of course, I'm a big fan of flying wings. They should be pretty good, but it's a big target, and they might not be able to sustain speed that well, as they'll probably burn off a lot of velocity in turns. So who knows? Who knows who will win? They almost collide! Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright. So they'll probably cruise into starting position. Today we're having a very easy time getting everything into starting position. Sometimes there's a bit of foibling, and I haven't had to go back and replace ammo boxes or anything so far, so that's quite good. Although the 2 fights I've had so far have ended ridiculously quickly. There's been a very clear winner in both. Anyway, alright, people are heading in now, probably lining up missiles, getting ready to kill each other. Hopefully there will be some dodging. There goes a missile. And there goes another missile. Prepare for the annoying stopping. I am sorry, I don't know what's causing that. This is actually a new install of the game. I tried to fix the texture thing. Ooh, missile misses. Good, that's good. That's why they're called missiles. Looks like this guy may have lost control though. Nope, he's gained it back. Missile is coming in though, and he... Ooh, you could see that. That's pretty ridiculous. Alright. Everyone's okay. Missiles coming in again. Looks like we're going for second missile runs. How are the Thassa-classes doing? Come on. Heavy fighter. He's moving in. It looks like he's too lateral to be hit by a missile now. Has he lost control? Will he hit the ground? Looks like people are lining up for gun runs. Here come the guns. Is he going to avoid? Just about. Alright, but now he's behind. Oh, no, he's not. These flying wings, ridiculously maneuverable. They're both putting on the fire. This guy hit, loses an engine, loses everything, ripped apart at the same time that the other Thassa class is ripped apart. Now, these were pretty deadly fighters, so clearly the Eclipses are pretty ridiculous. This guy still has an engine, so maybe he'll fight. Oh, still has 2 engines. And is trying to fight back, but will be shredded by the giant, deadly KF-9 Eclipse. That's pretty impressive. Wow, these have been some pretty ridiculous fights, I have to say. They're just ending quite quickly. Clearly there are some clear victors in this. But anyway, let's move on to the last round of the qualifier, and then we'll move to the semi-finals. So the next craft that will be going up will be a pair of KU-17E Hummingbirds, which come to me from Jake21. And these are pretty cool. I don't know if they're based on anything, they just look quite nice. Almost F-16E in a way, but with kind of swept back wings, and yeah, these look pretty cool, and they will be going up against a pair of XO2 Orions. These are pretty awesome. These come to me from Gemini Kid, and they're pretty cool. They have a really nice wing design. They kind of look, again, semi-conventional, and just look really cool, and I know they're ridiculously maneuverable. In fact, I've actually been able to pull like those awesome kind of Sukhoi-style high angle of attack maneuvers, where you kind of pull a high angle of attack and keep moving forward with your like wings up, and it's insane with this and the other craft the guy sent me. So I know they're like ridiculously maneuverable, and I don't know, these are good. Anyway, let's get them in the air. I think both of these planes are pretty good. These are actually twin engines, as I think those F-16s were before. They look single engine, but are indeed twin engine. Yes. It will be interesting. Often planes do suffer from over-maneuverability, although I have, with these specific craft, been able to take off, do a backflip about 20 meters above the ground, and keep going. They are very maneuverable, but also very controllable. And that's the thing, is a lot of people make stuff just ridiculously maneuverable and it flips out. And it's like, oh, look how maneuverable. It's like, nah, it's not helpful though, is it? Whereas these, I don't know. I know it's kind of probably sounds like I'm biased towards these, but I really love these. They just fly right, you know? Alright, now they're all moving in, and we'll be getting missiles away soon, no doubt. There goes some AMRAAMs. These guys fire first. These guys are diving low, but they are getting missiles away. This guy's fired too, actually, but this guy has been thrown off by the missiles, deploying horrible-looking chaff, which doesn't fix the problem, so I should probably just replace that with the old texture. Anyway, he's diving towards the ground now. That's maybe not the best thing, but most of the craft kind of seem to look like they're going to hit the ground and then pull out. Oh, whoa, hey, holy shit, that guy got hit by a missile. Fucking hell. Yeah, missile kill. Jesus. Okay, well, you know, Oh, then he gets hit by a missile. That was actually a really cool looking kill. Now it's one-on-one. Holy shit. Whoa. It's switcherooing all over me. It's going to be another missile away. It's going to split him, and then this guy might be able to get behind him, but he appears to turn the wrong way, and then does get behind him, but this guy's turned around. This is just all over the place. It's anyone's game, but it looks like that guy may have flipped out a little bit, and the guns get the kill. Whew, that was back and forth for a while. I was like, okay, I'm giving that to the Hummingbird. This guy's wingman got hit by a missile, then the other guy gets hit by a missile, then the fucking hell, bro. That was, these fights, yeah, that's good. At least it wasn't so, one-sided as the other fights. But yes, the XO2 Orions will be going to the semi-finals, so let's go and watch them right now. So of course, the first round of the semi-finals will be between the Gisliac F-16 type craft versus the Spearjet Mark IIs. Let's get them into the air. And now we can actually see that these are indeed twin-engine fighters, although it looks like one, there are 2 engines here, which is a nice addition. It allows these to be more competitive, really. And yeah, before I was kind of virulently against part clipping, but as I've seen more fighter jet showdown, I don't mind too much. Well, not part clipping, you know, like engine clipping. But yeah. Anyway, so the Spearjets getting into position, Gisliac's getting into position. Anyone's game. These both fought very well. We didn't really see a lot of their capabilities because the fights were quite one-sided in the qualifiers. But I guess we'll see now. Alright. Oh, hey, don't hit each other because then I have to launch you again. That guy's gone very high. Probably won't get missiles away, which probably will be to his disadvantage. Is this guy going to get... Yes, he is. He's going to get a couple missiles away, maybe. Oh, no, that guy did get a missile away, but it looks like they're coming in now. everyone will probably avoid missiles, but I've said that before, and then people have been killed by missiles. So you can see some hitting flares right there. Looks like this guy's fired another one. Where's the other spear jet? He's on the side. Looking good. Oh, it's coming in though. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hits him, but he's fine. And then, yeah, just kind of heated up the air intake. Oh, we've got gunfire. We've got gunfire. This guy's broken low and is too far away. This guy breaking high. Popping flares. Getting behind one of the spear jets, or is he getting in front of it? I can't tell. Someone almost taken out by a missile. This is quite a good fight. I'm very impressed that the spear jet was just almost hit by a missile, but not quite. That's always cool to see. And then he lights up the F-16 as his wingman flies through the debris in a kind of sick dance of murder. That's one down. Will the other Gisleak be able to bring it back? I know I'm pronouncing that wrong, but whatever. Usually I can't pronounce your names. Now I can't pronounce your jets. But this guy is coming in, and it looks like he's on the tail of one of the spear jets, and is opening fire. Will he take him down and turn this to a one-on-one dogfight? It doesn't look like he will. The spear jet moves away very quickly because of the immense energy of those three engines. Clearly quite a skilled energy fighter. But he's laying on him. He's laying on him. But now he's getting gunfire. Oh, but he kills the spear jet just as he is lit up by the other spear jet. He gets a revengeful kill, no doubt, but the wingman of the spear jet instantly avenges him and is just firing at the ground now because he hates the ground. Oh no, he's trying to kill this guy. Anyway, wow, I'm not surprised, but I almost thought that the Gisleaks looked more maneuverable, but these guys just fantastic energy fighters, and that was pretty intense. That was a really good dogfight. But anyway, let's move on to the next round of the semi-final so that we can find out who will be facing the spear jets. So the final round of the semi-finals, of course, the XO2 Orions versus the KF-9 Eclipses. Fight! Yeah, bit of a Mortal Kombat clip going on here. I should really play more Mortal Kombat. Anyway, doesn't matter. Yes, of course, they will be fighting it out to see who will get the dubious honor of facing the spear jet in the final round of today's episode. The Flying Wings, of course, ridiculously maneuverable, but actually, yeah, so are the XO2s. Yeah, this is anyone's game. These are smaller though, probably lose less energy on turns, and yeah, they both twin engines. They are both twin engines. Okay, anybody's game. Anyone's game. I don't know. Usually I have some idea of who's gonna win, and often I'm wrong about that. But today, who fucking knows here? You know, they're both just great. We're just gonna watch it. It's gonna be fantastic. People are gonna get killed. That's not always fantastic. Well, they're Kerbals. That's what they sign up for, right? I mean, that's you know, they climb in a rocket, they're gonna die. They climb in a fighter jet, they're gonna die. Whatever. Although I have to say, in Road to Colonization and Exploration, in what, like the 80 episodes now, I've not lost a single Kerbal. So, I mean, I don't know what people are talking about, like Kerbals dying all the time. I don't know. Although in Collaborative Warfare, more people died than from the British. More Kerbals died than all of the British troops in the Afghanistan war, which is pretty impressive. So obviously, sometimes Kerbals do die, but only when we intend. Anyway, enough talking about that. Let's watch this happen. It looks like he just lost lock as he fired the missile, so I doubt that'll go anywhere near him. This guy is popping flares, though. We've got another missile coming in for this guy, but no! One of the Flying Wings opening fire just before he has to dodge a missile. These guys flying almost parallel at this point, kind of just sort of teasing each other out, but oh, gunfire coming in from all angles. The XPX, I don't know what's happening. Oh, shit, one of the XO2s is shredded as he comes in. Not entirely sure what happened there. It's all a haze at this point. And this guy coming in, but is he going to avoid the gunfire? We've got a big Flying Wing on our tail. I don't think he can outmaneuver him, even with the ridiculous maneuverability of this craft. The Flying Wing just has it too much and flies off into the sunset. Yeah, that was... I didn't expect it to be that kind of one-sided, you know? These guys seem to just take on the XO2s with just impunity, I have to say. That's a shame. I did really like the XO2s. But anyway, doesn't matter. What we can do now is go to the final and see who will win, the Spearjet or the KF-9. So, here we are at the final. The Spearjet Mark IIs versus the KF-9 Eclipses. Let's get them into the air. If I had to call this now, I'd probably say that the KF-9 Eclipses would take it, because just of their ridiculous maneuverability, That being said, the Spearjet Mark IIIs are fantastic energy fighters. Their 3 engines make them incredibly quick and fantastic at accelerating, so it is really anyone's game. But if I were a betting man, I probably would put it on the KF9s. They're just so maneuverable and don't appear to lose that much energy in turns. Even those XO2s, which are ridiculously maneuverable, just had no chance. I don't think the Spearjets won with that much impunity, but again, they did trance their opponents in the past, so I guess we'll see. Anyway, the fight is starting. We're hoping for no missile kills, of course, because these are the cream of the crop of this episode. So we want to see some good fights, but I don't think there will be any. In fact, this has resisted explosions right near it. We have got the missiles coming in. Everyone is breaking everywhere, of course. That might be to the Spearjet's advantage. If these guys are going to lose a lot of energy while avoiding, that might help. It looks like, ooh, this guy might even hit the ground. No, too maneuverable for that. But now he's very low. Now he has very little gravitational potential energy. So that might be to his disadvantage. Missiles coming away again, but it looks like gunfire is coming in. Oh my god, one of the Spearjets is taken down before I can even switch to it by one of the KF9s as he was trying to light up another KF9. But now this Spearjet appears to be putting fire onto... Where the hell is that gunfire coming from? What the shit? Oh, it's firing at something else. Okay, I have no idea. But this guy's now... these seem to have avoided the gunfire, and this guy's having trouble getting back on him. He just doesn't appear to be maneuverable enough. But something else has exploded. I thought that jet had already exploded. It's hard to keep track of what's going on. There's a lot of explosions going on. Looks like that guy was trying to shoot at the Spearjet, but Spearjet's having none of it. It's trying to get behind him, but I don't think that's going to work for him. I think he should probably just run away a bit. No, the KF9 is right on his tail. Starts opening fire, but this guy is just leaving him in his dust, getting far away enough that the guns aren't accurate enough to kill him. Maybe a few bullets will hit, but surely he will be okay. Oh my god. Okay, which way is he running this time? Yeah, okay. I have to say, the energy fighting is helping, but this guy's actually gaining on him. This guy's now pulling too many maneuvers, loses a large portion of the aircraft, keeps flying with one engine, but it looks like a losing battle. He can run for a long time. You can run on for a long time, but sooner or later, God will cut you down. So, oh, holy shit, that looks so awesome. Whoa. Oh my god, that was just watching those guys rush in. Fucking hell, that was so cool. Alright, yeah, so the KF9s, victorious. Spearjets fought very hard, did quite well, probably got the most fire onto these of anyone, which is some. I don't think anyone's even put bullets to them before. But just, yeah, really wish I was a betting man now. So anyway, thank you to everyone for sending me craft. Thank you to Quantum Destroyer, a name I recognize. I think maybe you've sent me craft before, or you're just in my comments a lot. But anyway, clearly just the most superior aircraft. I think this may even have a chance of taking the whole competition. And there will only be one more qualifier. Maybe 2. No, I think 1, because this is episode 5, right? So what I usually do is do a bunch of episodes and then take 2 honorable mentions. So last time there were 5 episodes and 2 honorable mentions because I would do like a 7 craft system. But in this, because it's 8 craft, there'll be 6 episodes and 2 honorable mentions. So next time is the last qualifier. Oh, geez. I'll have to start thinking about honorable mentions as well. I guess runners-up, who I thought probably had a chance. So yeah, alright, okay, so get your craft sent in for the last qualifier of this series, or at least of this season, and yeah, again, I receive a lot, so it's hard to get stuff in, but if you send me good stuff, it'll get in, probably, maybe, I don't know, I get a lot of stuff, but yes, and I think that's everything, yeah, also Discord again, plug that, you can go and talk to people and me sometimes, that's, yeah, woo. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed this. I really have. I always love this. Often when I'm looking through hundreds of craft, I'm like, this is taking some time. But then you get those like final scenes of an episode where you have 2 flying wings rushing into shred, spinning out aircraft, and it's just fantastic. So yes, thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this. This has been KSP with Tape. I will see you next time.